Welcome back, everyone. I'm the Depressed Eeyore, and this is Library of Ruina. Let's do this. Alright, so we're going to go eat Gopcheng Jiangol. I apologize for mispronouncing that. Together after we get this done, right? Focus, both of you. We don't have much time. Let's clean things up as usual. Alright. So at least I have a fresh Rokako to play around with. For, being just human agents, these are actually pretty tough characters to deal with. Alright, what's your... Oh man, you're super vulnerable to blunt. That's gonna be not fun. So what makes these guys so dangerous is that whole % chance that they'll just do an extra 10 damage. I mean, that's essentially a 1/7 of your life just gone at that point. Alright. Good news is the Kogoska is pretty good in health at this point. Alright. Kind of going through my options here. Actually, can I? If I win this, this might actually go pretty well. If I don't, I'm gonna look very foolish. Alright, I want to gang up on this agent and finish it off if I can. Actually, we should gang up on somebody that's not going to be immobilized. Whatever, we'll get rid of the agent. So you're doing that. I don't think I have any plus. No, I don't. Okay. So you're going after that. Alright, we can Crack of Dawn that. Or Searing Sword the other. Alright, we'll do that. Searing Sword that. Crack of Dawn that. Okay, that's workable. Daring Decision. Okay. And then I can do tailoring on you. And we'll just gang up on you. Alright, let's do this. I was one short on both of them. Good. Okay. Nice. Okay. We got Vines, which is actually kind of helpful. Gluttony or Spores. Inflict 6 bind. Honestly, the 6 bind is super helpful. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do Vines. I'll put it on Kogosa. Unfortunately, she doesn't have any piercing right now, but that's okay. Okay, this we need. 5 burn, or I could do this. I think I like the burn. Perfect. Also, importantly, it's a slashing move, so I could put this on some fun stuff. Alright, so you're speed nullified. Do that. Not much I can do with that. Yeah, they're all charging up. Alright, I do have height speed stabbing coming in. So 1 to 2 extra power. Okay. Actually, do that. That's fine, you can tank it. Okay, that works for me. How's your stagger? Yeah, actually let you just tank it. Alright, in the meantime. Alright, let's see what happens here. God. That was like almost 40 damage to all of them. Perfect. God, that damage. Just move on for now. No need to join them in death. Shouldn't let sadness get the best of me. I have to be calm right now. I only just started a new life. Alright. Smooth kill. Oh, and she's now immobilized. Good for her. I didn't know I could zoom in so far. Look at her. She's all bloodied up. Alright. So, 1 staggered, 1 immobilized. So, just you. Sure, we'll duke it out against you. Okay. Just gonna do a bit of that. Alright, I'm going to wait around. I want to get more books. punch you up. Okay. It's unfortunate, but there's no point in making a big deal of it. Alright, you're doing your rip space. Okay. So I don't have ink over you. This ought to be good. Jeez. Okay. Book of Rose. Awesome. Guess I was the weaker one. How pathetic of me. Alright. Give me one moment. Okay. Let's continue. Okay. Lots of cleanup crew, a couple of books of Rose, some Sin, one Lesty. That kind of sucks. Alright.
이 책이 풀린다면 W사도 로보토미처럼 무너질 수 있겠네. 그래도 무너지는 모습은 다를 테지.
이제 와서 물어보는 거지만 네가 로보토미 코퍼레이션에서 반복했다는 그 계획 말이야. 그중에 엘사가 무너지는 것도 계획의 일부였어?
비슷해. 엘사를 바쳐 굴레 속에서 얻은 깨달음을 도시의 사람들에게 나눠주는 것이었지.
어쨌든 엘사의 정신 나간 자폭 계획은 성공했다는 건가?
아니, 계획은 보기 좋게 실패했어. 내가 무너뜨렸거든.
뭐? 하지만 계획이 성공했고 그 결과 백야 흑주가...
내가 언제 성공했다고 말이나 했어? 그저 끝났다고만 했지.
네가 무너뜨렸다는 것은 무슨 뜻이야?
나를 멋대로 만들어내서 기대하다 어긋나자 부정당했다고 했지? 100만 년의 굴레에 가둔 소박한 복수이자 나 자신에 대한 작은 선물이었어. 차마 계획이 성공하는 것도 두 눈 뜨고 보지 못하겠더라고.
그럼 뒤틀림은 원래 일어나지 않을 수 있었다는 말인가?
그럴지도? 도시에서 내가 그런 사정까지 봐줘야 할 이유는 없잖아?
그 말대로야.
Alright, we're now star of the city. We try calling each star something beautiful.
도시는 오늘도 욕망이 넘실거리며 아른거리는군.
늘 이 모습 그대로 인간들은 이야기를 엮어야 하지.
오늘 도서관이라는 별 하나가 하늘에 떴어. 이 별은 어떤 꿈으로 도시를 비출까? 이 별이 부디 도시의 달콤한 꿈을 깨우지 않기를.
아까부터 뭘 그렇게 열심히 적고 있어?
모든 일을 끝내고 이곳에서 나갔을 때 하고 싶은 걸 적는 중이야.
굉장히 빽빽한데?
Well, she has millions of years to catch up.
미트 스튜 먹는 것도 제대로 적었어.
정말 기억해줬구나.
난 뭐든지 기억할 수 있으니까.
그러면 굳이 적을 필요 없지 않아? 아, 물론 기분 상하게 하려는 뜻은 아니야.
사실 잊지 않으려고 적는 거 맞아.
뭐? 그럼
정말 인간에 가까워지고 있나 봐. 내 기억들이 완전하진 않아도 점차 옅어지는 게 느껴져. 이런 적은 처음이야. 지워야 할 기억들이 아직도 까마득하게 남았지만.
그래도 여러모로 축하해. 간절히 원하던 거잖아.
고마워. 그래서 이제는 다음이라는 걸 꿈꾸기 위해 이 종이에 적는 거야. 네가 말한 울타리, 그런 거지.
꿈이라.
롤랑, 너는 어때? 이곳에서 나가면 어떤 것부터 하고 싶어?
글쎄, 일단 해결사 일은 접을까 생각 중이야. 여러모로 지쳤거든.
그래? 네가 어떤 해결사였는지는 몰라도 곁에서 지켜본 바로는 적성에 맞아 보이는데. 잘 싸우는 건 그렇다 쳐도 여러 상황에 대처하고 능숙하게 일을 받아 넘기는 걸 보면 네 말대로 꽤 잘 나갔을 것 같아. 그런 점이야말로 해결사의 미덕처럼 보였거든.
하긴 내가 생각해도 해결사만큼 잘 맞는 일은 없을 것 같다. 그래도 이제는 좀 쉬고 싶어. 이 정도가 적당해. 다른 사람을 위해서 누군가의 피를 보는 일은.
그래서 어떤 일을 하고 싶어?
그렇게 집요하게 물어봐도 말이지. 이곳의 일이 끝난다면... 아, 정말 생각 안 나네.
정 없으면 내 일을 도와줄래? 이번에는 정식으로 고용할게. 일에 맞는 보수도 지급해줄 수 있어.
어떤 일인데?
뭐겠어. 이 종이에 적은 것들이지.
아까도 말했지만
피를 보는 일들은 아니야. 나도 피를 보는 건 이제 충분해. 네 말대로 다음이라는 걸 생각해보니 떠오르는 게 자유더라고. 복수를 이룬 후에 자유를 얻고 별탈 없이 세상을 돌아다니면 좋겠다 싶었어.
그래도 무사히 여행을 마치도록 호위해달라는 건...
무슨 소리야. 내 몸 정도는 스스로 지킬 수 있어. 말동무나 해주면 돼. 지금까지 온 손님을 보니 너보다 잘 맞을 것 같은 친구는 없을 것 같아서.
친구인가?
내 일방적인 착각인가? 내가 아는 사람은 정말 적거든. 그 몇 없는 사람들조차 못 볼 꼴만 봐야 했지. 서로 정해진 배역을 무대 위에서 연기할 뿐이었으니까. 그들에게 결국 나는 대본을 읊기 위한 도구이자 기계. 그 이상 그 이하도 아니었어.
사사들, 아니 세피라와 직원들 말이구나.
다른 곳에서 다른 형태로 만났다면 동료가 됐을 수는 있겠네. 그래서 어떻게 생각해?
응?
이곳의 일이 끝난 후 말이야.
아, 그 이야기는 긍정적으로 검토해볼게. 나쁘지는 않겠어. 다 내려놓고 세상을 돌아다녀 보는 것도
Alright, passive transfer cost limit has increased from 8 to 10.
철학의 층 지정 사서는 비나라.
Oh dear. Alright, so we're in the library floor of philosophy.
여기는 헤스드랑 다른 냄새를 풍기는데?
홍차 내음이란다.
Hello, Binah.
커피랑은 다르게 좋은 향이구만.
그렇단다. 파란머리 도련님은 아직 제대로 된 홍차 맛을 모를 테지.
Since we're building upwards rather than downwards, Chesed is actually below Binah instead of the other way around.
이곳은 다른 층과 다르게 위압감이 느껴져. 철학이라는 주제랑 뭔가 맞네. 무슨 말 하는지도 모르겠고 말도 무겁고.
네가 보는 도서관은 어떠니?
내가 보는 도서관?
사람들의 피를 마시는 죽음의 공간인지, 정보를 축적하는 지식의 첨탑인지, 혹은 새로운 삶을 위한 방주일지.
내가 본 도서관은 투기장?
Ruina is probably the most accurate.
엔젤라든 사서든 각자 원하는 것을 어떻게든 쟁취하려는 곳이야. 그래서 굉장히 치열하지. 피가 튀고.
네가 바라보는 도서관은 그렇구나. 그렇다면 너에게 있어 도서관은 어떤 곳이니?
나한테는 뭐 감옥이지.
그렇게 보이지 않는구나. 넌 기회를 잡으려 하고 있어.
당연히 여기서 나갈 기회를 잡아야지.
네가 그렇다면 그런 것이겠지.
뭐야 넌 대체? 다 아는 듯한 말이나 하고.
난 비나란다.
아니, 넌 지금까지 만난 사서들과 풍기는 냄새가 달라.
첫 번째 삶에서 어떤 존재였는지가 궁금한 것이구나.
그래, 넌 대체 누구야?
머리의 조율자였단다.
뭐라고?
난 일어난 지 얼마 되지 않았단다. 이 차와 함께 마음을 추슬러야 하니 다음에 다시 찾아오려무나. 책도 잊지 말고.
잠깐!
Alright. So we now have the floor of philosophy. Which, starts with, 3 characters. And Binah, who's locked. So I'm guessing you can't actually use her. It's either that or she uses her own custom thing. In any case, we have access to Chesed's abnormality. The warm-hearted woodsman. Is that the one with the beating heart? The big 10 man? And then for Yasad, we have Funeral of Dead Butterflies. Okay. Of the Dead Butterflies, rather. And this was, so we need a warp cleanup crew for that one. And we have Book of Rose for that one. Okay. Noted. Floor philosophy. So unlike the other floors that we got, the new floors we got, This one doesn't actually open with any with the requirements already done. So there's one more floor we haven't unlocked yet. Once that's unlocked, we'll be able to do the next abnormality for Roland's team for a floor of general works. So we got that going for us. Let's burn some books. So unfortunately, I'm probably gonna have to I'm gonna have to do that fight again to get Lusty. That's okay. We'll burn what we have so far. Not sure what I feel about the charge mechanic. Because usually I don't have time to do setup. So unfortunately the only thing we got were the generics, which is a bit unfortunate. But that's okay. And then of course we got a bunch of these. And we got some exclusive pages we can't use yet. Alright. Besides that, let's go dive into this. So supposedly according to this, yeah, we got some extra stuff to play around with now. Question is there anything I want? Let's see, advanced. Slash? That's... So I could get that. Get some extra slash damage. The other option I could go for is just get some healing. But you know what? Let's get some slash stagger damage here. Oh, we already have that. Let's get some slash damage here. Oh, I don't actually have enough slots. That's my situation. Okay, then never mind. I can't do anything with you. I think I'm in the same situation here. Yeah. Okay, so even with the higher cost, I won't be able to manipulate most of these. This one I could play around with a little bit. All dice on that power. So high level acrobatics. So I could drop this and get high level acrobatics, and that'll make it so her primary card is even better. Sure, we'll do that. I gave up some damage, but that's okay. Alright, and then here, draw at the start of the act. What type of cards do you have? Slash. So I can get +1 slash power if I need to. Yeah, let's go ahead and unequip that. We actually can drop this entirely. So yeah, I could do that with Jack Page. Get that up and running. And then for you, I do have a slot open. // So all your attack except for one has slashing. So I can either go for Razor Strike or Battle Ready. I think I'll go with Razor Strike, just to stack additional debuffs. Okay, I think that's everything I can really mess around with right now. Sorry if I did that all on screen. Alright, so before we call it, let's take a quick look at what we got here. So, Funeral of Dead Butterflies. The swarm of butterflies sent a chill down my spine when it went past me. Many of my coworkers had lain down in that coffin. Yeah, those butterflies are so good, so cold to the touch. It gives me goosebumps. Stay alert. It won't hesitate to exploit your vulnerability. So I think this abnormality was another one of those that if you had like high stats, I think it got angry and eventually just broke out. And then the way it fought was it kind of just flooded the area. It would just open its coffin and just send out a swarm of butterflies that did sanity damage. It was kind of cool because its EGO I think gave you a gun, like handguns, and I think like the armor was like a trench coat type thing. Futile Fluttering targets the enemy with the least HP, suppressed when the Funeral of Dead Butterflies is suppressed. Okay. Hand of Salvation targets the enemy with the least HP, prioritizes targets with sealed dice. If all the character's speed dice are sealed by this abnormality page effects, they become staggered. If there's a staggered enemy at the start of the scene, uses a mass attack page. Okay. Tiny text. On hit, seal a speed die of target until the end of next turn. On clash lose, seal a die on self. That's kind of neat. And then all these things are normal damage, and then this thing is resistant to everything. Okay, cool. So with that, let's go ahead and return to title. And then we'll take a look at the Warm-Hearted Woodsman. Yep, it's the one I was thinking of. Alright, so this guy was a jerk. Trying to remember exactly how he worked. I think if your stats were... Yeah, if a certain stat was too high... I'm trying to remember. It's either if it was your stat was too high, or you worked in the Body Corporation. You had 4 different ways of working on an abnormality, and if you picked the one that was actually effective on it, I think it will gradually get angry. And when it's angry, the next person that tried to work on it would immediately get yanked into its body and killing that person, and then it'll just run out and start just chopping people up with its axe. It was a huge pain to deal with, because once you... it was one of those ones where you literally... One mistake was all it took for it to get into its attack mode. Hey, by the way, I remember you being a pretty warm-hearted person. Yeah, I guess it still craves a warm heart to fill that void, right? The fellow's chest is still hollow, I see. Alright, so we got some trees. Literally, it's a tree. At Heart Haver. At the start of the scene, if the amount of warm hearts is 0, the woodman culls this character. Okay. The warm heart, the max roll value of all dice is raised by +0. So the more hearts it gets, the higher its max value, I guess. Dense Forest. If the character has warm heart at the start of the scene, all librarians restore light to max. Okay. Still not finished. Each scene targets the character with the most light. I want a heart. When attacking, all dice gain power equal to the amount of light the target has. Wow, that's rough. Pulsing Ticker. Upon defeating another character, recover 20% of max HP and gain 3 stacks of Warm Heart. Empty Chest. If the character has no Warm Heart at the end at the start of the scene, becomes staggered. Wow. Help me. So this thing just blocks? Yeah, it just blocks. Okay. And then if the character clashing against this page becomes staggered, kill them instantly. That's so weird. God, that's dangerous. Alright, well, with that, I'm going to go ahead and call it here. I am The Depressed Dior. This was Library of Ruina, and I'll see you guys next time.